Well, we've briefly discussed Man United and Newcastle this episode. We're going to touch on it pretty strongly. Lou, as a resident Newcastle fan here, you tore them apart. They had a couple of mistakes at the back, Manchester United, but ultimately, you were never going to lose that game, were you?
That was like the worst first 15 minutes of a football game, though, I think we've seen this season.
I'm 50 quid down.
Yeah, you are actually.
Why? Well, for the content, I said I'll bet on Man United /draw. And
50 quid?
Newcastle won.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he took it.
Why did you?
Well, I had 3-1 Newcastle on my Super 6.
Man United. I've not even checked that. Man United were never going to win that game.
No, I know, but I did it for the viewers that were
No.
watching the stream.
He said, you're not even going to win this game, mate. I was like, shall we bet on it? And then he had to.
No, I didn't actually want to do that.
Oh, so he put his money where his mouth is, unlike you.
Yeah, that is true, to be fair.
No, but the thing is, I've never felt more confident going into a game against Man United. It was really weird. It's like, even when they equalised, it was like, there's no way it was just felt fluky.
Nah, you did get a bit worried.
No,
you got
I was literally there saying it's not going to matter.
This game from Pitchside is brought to you, as always, by our friends at Super 6. Super 6 has been on fire this season with over £2 million given away in jackpots. And there's still plenty of chances for you to take home some huge money before the end of the season. Head to the Super 6 app for your free chance at the jackpot. You can also compete against myself, Tom, Theo, and indeed Lewis in the official Pitchside Mini League. So make sure you join that using the code PTCH24, where we also give away a £100 classic football shirt voucher every single round. It's super simple. Just predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you're all set. Follow the link in the description and sign up now. Yeah.
And Garnacho, by the way, can we talk about him doing this little celebration on the Gallagher end?
Oh, they're not allowed to.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
God,
No, I'm
God
sorry.
forbid a player celebrate.
When it comes down to a bit of mentality about the players, when your team is on for a record worst season in your club's history, maybe when you equalise, you don't do a cocky celebration. You pick the ball up, get back, and try and get some momentum.
I can't lie.
Right.
Even as a neutral, I did look at that and be like,
It's cringy.
It was a bit cringe because he's almost like no one really sort of went with him. He sort of just carried on running. Normally when you just run back, like get the ball, like let's go
I'm
win
totally fine with players at
he
Man
went like
United celebrating because they don't do it often.
mate. Come on.
I don't have a problem
You
with.
didn't hear my
I
joke.
don't have a problem with him celebrating. I have a problem with the celebration.
Yeah.
He's posing
it is that. Yeah.
like girls used to do in year 8.
No, we do.
Oh, we did actually like this.
He doesn't get the chance much,
yeah,
does he?
you
That's
would
the
have. Yeah,
problem.
that's what I said. Girls in year 8. Because I'm a female police officer.
For me, that just screams a little bit, I want a good Instagram picture, rather than like, I want to
but-
win this game.
All right.
I want to win the game.
So did Isaac in the final, so let's not do that.
Yeah, but
when he's trying to copy
no,
that
but
back.
No, but the
was.
difference with that is we're leading the game. You didn't just
No,
equalise
but all
for a
players do that
record
now.
worst season.
The amount of players now who celebrate just for an Instagram photo.
No, he
is
doesn't. But then
embarrassing,
the goal gets this loud and he still puts the photo up.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was.
It's
Gave
like-
it everything. See you next week.
You know when Daniel James did it when he first joined? I know it was a bit later in the game against Palace,
Yeah.
and he got absolutely cooked for it.
Yeah,
but
they
like
were
now, I
losing.
don't see
Weren't
it.
they losing?
Yeah, but no, that was an equaliser still.
I tell you what, Garnacho-
Or was it? Maybe it wasn't. No, I think it was an equaliser, but like they should have been winning it. I think they were annoyed. Like, come on.
They should all do what Elise does. And unless it's a winner, just fucking, I don't really give a shit. Scores a 30-yard free kick equaliser and goes,
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know.
It's a good finish
I
from
don't
Garnacho.
mind him.
It was.
I don't mind him celebrating.
I think it's just more for me when you're in. It's all right, even if you're having a decent season.
yeah, no. For Lewis Bowden, Garnacho should not be doing
Nah,
what
mate,
he's
if
done.
you-
But
you're
no, but
having
he
a record worst
he
season.
scored an equaliser at the mighty Newcastle.
Yeah,
That is a
we
fair
should
point.
celebrate
that is a
that.
fair
Best ground to
if
go
that's a
to in
big
the
occasion,
country.
because this is the thing, Man United fans were replying to my thing saying this is your cup final, and it's like it looks like it was more of theirs. If
Wasn't it a cup
anything,
final a few weeks ago?
yeah, we won ours.
It is
sounds-
pretty, it is
it
pretty
sounds like
mental
it
how
was your
much
cup final.
airtime you give Manchester United, considering
You
you
are
think you're
obsessed
so
with
above
We're talking
them.
about. I don't like Man United. That's very obvious. Yeah, I hate them.
It's obvious.
Yeah, but,
But
like,
that's why I
they're
loved-
so rent free, and you're like 10 places.
See, this is
difference in
what I
the
love
Prem.
because it's like you can say rent free, but it's like when you win 4-1, it's okay. It's like this is their only thing. It's like, oh, we're rent free. It's like you'll be bragging
they
about
are,
a win.
though.
If
They
you
are.
won, you'd be bragging about a win.
What are you talking about?
that,
A team in the bottom half.
that was just the
Yeah.
most recent
Mate, you
victory
built
in
a
our
re-
list.
You beat a relegation battle team.
Well done.
Like, congrats, pal.
It is. How about the Tonali goal though? He's
Very good.
Sexy player, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
it's good.
really enjoyed that finish a lot. There's something about it when a guy volleys it like bottom
Pure
corner.
as well. Pure
It was
strike.
it was kind of nice. I enjoyed it a lot.
See what I mean?
Turned on a little bit actually.
He's the only player who's making that run for us. He is our cleverest player. I
Tonali's
think,
really
by
growing
far.
on me. He's a silky footballer. He's a bit old school as well. I quite like him.
The 90th minute little run into the corner as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's. Where do you think he ranks at the moment in Premier League?
In terms of like just footballers.
No, because people in his position, like, where's he ranked? Because he's settled in a bit now.
He's
He was a
right
bit
up there,
rough
isn't
around
he?
the edges.
Tonali?
Gravenberch, Rice,
Top
Caicedo.
3 6s in the Prem, maybe?
Rice is not really a 6, it was more of an 8.
That's what I mean.
I've said
I
this
don't
to
really
you for
count-
ages.
I don't
I
really
think
count
Rice
him
is
as
an
well.
8.
It's ever since he played. Do you remember
hybrid, mate.
the
He's a
Euro?
14.
Remember the Euros in the 2021, the COVID Euros? Ever since then, I was like, fucking hell, the way this guy travels with the ball is different grade.
Yeah.
Bit irrelevant there, but
Yeah, he's better further forward.
He's way better for because he's
Even the goal we got for
he's
Partey at the
intricate
weekend
as well. Like
yeah.
he's technically so good, like in and around the box.
But the
like,
time
you
to
don't
release
want
his
him
pass
in.
into Partey as well, just the way you travel with the
Mate,
ball.
that was unreal. That goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 3, Lee. You can have
I think I think we got Caicedo, Gravenberch, Tonali.
Yeah.
Or I'd go Caicedo to. I'd maybe put Tonali top, possibly.
He's playing well, that's for sure. Luke.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Onana stuff? Get completely out the squad.
First of all,
I don't know
the whole
why-
Matic
yeah.
thing.
Why
Why
did
is he
he
getting
nibble?
involved?
Yeah,
Why is
why
he
is
getting
he
involved?
nibbling?
Because the only thing that's going to happen with that is it's going to backfire. And what
Exactly.
happened with that? It
Exactly.
backfired.
That club is
Exactly.
so toxic for like petty fights
What?
between like
And
pros
don't you
and-
like?
Didn't even know
But
They
Matic.
are,
that's
they're
why-
playing
this
for
is why-
Manchester United. Why do you care what people say in the media?
I didn't even know Matic was still playing.
Exactly. Do you know when I saw that?
I
clip?
thought he was his manager.
So did I. I thought. Since when's Matic the Leon manager? I didn't know that.
He's fucking playing.
It's just
Yeah.
fucking it like, and his response also shut
I
your
wanna
mouth.
trophy in my
Like
club.
Matic is like a multiple Premier League winner. Like, shut your mouth. Okay, Matic probably shouldn't make digs or whatever, but again, he's probably saying that to try and get in his
And
head
he's done it, it
to
worked.
make mistakes, and it worked.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. This is why I rate Bruno more and more the more
He
the time
just
goes
shuts
on.
up and gets on with it, yeah.
Absolutely, just leaves everything
Yeah.
the pitch rather than anything else.
Bruno's
Yeah.
such a tosser, but he's like their tosser.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'd
He's
love him to
actually
have-
not though. He's
No, but he is a bit of like a.
I
rat, but
weirdly
I'd
don't
love
hate
to
him
have-
that much anymore. I actually think he's the only person who properly cares and is
Yeah,
acting.
yeah,
he's
I'd
I'd love
acting
to have him at
properly.
my club. I'd love to have him at my club.
Yeah. On Onana, can you remember his quote at the start of the season though?
no.
Which is funny looking back on it. At the very start, he was a bit sort of cocky and he said to Manchester United fans, expect a lot of risks from him. And he's went on to have probably one of the most error-prone displays
Cheers
the
for that,
goalkeeper's
mate.
ever
Do you
had.
think?
Fucking cheers
You know
for them
Bruno,
risks.
right? No, I don't think he will. But is there a chance he leaves at the end of the year?
no,
We've
I
talked about
think,
this on the stream.
I think he enjoys being
Who-
The guy.
the guy.
And
yeah.
also, it's very. I know they're shit, and I know they're going to finish bottom half.
Man
It's
United.
very hard to buy players off Man United unless you're Real Madrid or Barcelona. Like,
Imagine Arsenal going for him.
but how much is he going to cost? How old is he?
I
28.
mean, not as much. I don't think it. 60 million?
No way. 60 million for Bruno Fernandes?
65?
No, you're looking at
29.
100 million.
I know you're on about
Just to put the question out there, do you think he's less whiny and less moany now that he kind of's come to the understanding that he's the fucking guy? At the
I think,
club?
yeah,
He is
he's
the main
maturing.
guy,
He's
yeah.
Do you know what I
definitely
mean?
He's maturing, isn't he?
Yeah. Before it was like, oh, he's kicking off about this, blah blah blah. 'cause
Ronaldo
he
was
wasn't.
there.
But now he's like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
stuff's on my shoulders now, guys. I'm going to be a bit more of an adult.
He is the Mr. Man United right now.
Yeah, he is.
I think also he might have just kind of come to the
Fair enough.
realization he's not with very good players.
Yeah,
So, like- so, like, when-
acceptance.
Yeah, when he's getting, I think he'd get frustrated before because in his mind he think you can do that.
should be doing that.
You should
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
now
yeah.
he's like, well,
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, actually, do you know what?
It's actually down to me.
you're actually
Yeah.
just dog shit. Like I don't expect you to make that pass because you're shit.
Do you think that sorry, their main like transfer howler was actually letting De Gea go?
No.
You spent no, because he's had a very good season
No.
over there in Italy.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
least-
yeah.
yeah.
He's
yeah.
playing well for
I've been following him.
Has he? How's he been playing?
I
really?
watch Italian football.
Yeah,
There's something you don't know
yeah,
about
I've heard
me.
a lot.
Who's
but
he playing for again?
Fiorentina.
Oh,
I
well
haven't heard a
done.
lot, but everything I have heard, and there's very small, it's been good.
I mean,
I've seen.
Why
no,
are we
no,
commenting on De Gea at Fiorentina?
realistically,
We've got no
I've
idea.
seen some good clips of him the other
Fuck
day.
off, mate.
I know I did. He made like some good double save, but like overall, there's no
save?
way De Gea was going to be worse than what Onana is. Plus the 60-odd
Yeah,
million
but you're just
that they
doing
spent
another
on him.
hindsight argument.
you're
aren't
also
you? You're
forgetting
not
how many
like-
mistakes De Gea
I
made.
think at the
He's
time,
had
it's on
very good
hindsight. I think
season.
at the time, people
Also,
were
wasn't it political
11
and the
clean
fact that he was on
sheets.
500k a week as well?
I know, but
Like, I mean,
that
that's
money,
kind of-
have
that's
they
a-
saved money in
What are
buying
you saying?
Onana?
about De Gea.
Have they saved money in buying Onana is a point. It was never hindsight, I don't think so much. I think people were 50-50 in whether they
I
keep
feel,
him or
I feel
not.
like he just hit the twilight of the club, man. He was obviously he's an incredible player for Man United over the years, but when he was on like $500,000 a
And
week or
he
whatnot,
was
and
also becoming a liability with mistakes
yeah,
he was making.
yeah.
He was making a lot of
you
mistakes.
wouldn't
De Gea.
look to replace a goalkeeper if they were performing well. That's all. That just doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, I think right now, yeah, you take De Gea.
Yeah,
But he was also how much
just
money was he on?
that's what I'm
He's
saying.
on like 350 grand a week. He's the
Oh,
highest paid player.
fuck
Man
me.
United's
It's
mental,
another
aren't
Lewis
they?
Bowden hindsight take.
What do you?
It's not.
half time, or no, when Jolin was it when
Yeah,
Jolin?
he said absolutely nothing. He probably had Onana in his top signings.
Yeah.
Then he
I
signed.
was always a De Gea fan. Actually was.
Were you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one dates back. I
When?
wanted them to keep him.
Yeah.
I've always liked De Gea.
When did we
Yeah.
ask?
Okay.